Right. So, late night, right? You get that craving and, swinging through the drive-through. It's like a quick fix. But ever think about like the other side of those fries and nuggets?
Yeah,
Today we're looking at McDonald's.
that's right. Yeah. A
Um,
fast food giant,
yeah.
right? And we're going off this article we found online.
Yeah.
It's called The Seven Most Disgusting Things Found in McDonald's Meals.
It's a pretty catchy title. But it really got us thinking, can a company, as big as McDonald's really, like always get it right?
Right.
I mean, they make millions of meals every day.
Yeah. Millions and millions. It's incredible when you think about the scale of it. Like, are these uh, meal mishaps? Is that what they call them?
Meal mishaps.
Are those just like the tip of the iceberg? You know?
That's what we're going to try to figure out.
Yeah, exactly. And it's important to remember this article is going for that shock value.
Right.
Not exactly a balanced report.
Yeah. Exactly. So keep that in mind as we get into it. Now, this article, it's like a greatest hits,
Uh,
of fast food horror stories.
yeah, yeah. It's all in there. You've got your insects,
Yeah.
Band-Aids, even someone who said they found a fingernail
Oh, God.
in their burger. And the interesting thing about these stories is it's that primal fear.
Yeah.
Contamination, like we really don't like things that don't belong in our food, and it's like instant disgust.
Absolutely. And this article, it really emphasizes that. But it's not just the words, right? Some of the stories even mention pictures, people taking photos and posting them online.
Right. And that's where it gets really interesting because pictures, they're so powerful. You know what they say, pics or it didn't happen.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a reason for that. Our brains, they react more strongly to visuals.
Yeah.
Especially with something like, food.
Like that chicken McNugget photo,
Oh, yeah.
the one that was shaped like a body part.
Oh, right, right. That's become a McDonald's urban legend.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's funny because the article, they never actually say what body part.
Hmm.
It's almost like they
Yeah.
let your imagination run wild.
It's kind of creepy, honestly.
It is. That's the power of suggestion, right?
Then there was that one about a condom
Yeah, yeah.
in the fries.
Oh, man.
This 7-year-old girl in Switzerland.
It's crazy. Like, it went way beyond gross.
Yeah.
I mean, the police got involved, the health department. It's serious.
It makes you think, like, how could something like that even happen?
Exactly. You have to wonder about hygiene,
Ah,
about their food handling. And this was in Switzerland,
yeah.
a place known for high standards.
Yeah, that's true. It's not just, like, stuff in the food, though, right?
Right.
The article also talks about contaminated food.
Yeah. Like that story about the woman who found a dead rat
Oh,
at the bottom of her salad.
that's just...
I know salads are supposed to be the healthy option, right?
Yeah. Right. Exactly. It's like, it makes you wonder what else is, hiding in there.
Yeah. It really makes you question the whole process.
And it shows that even with, like, all these rules and procedures, things can still slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
Millions of meals a day. Tons of ingredients.
Yeah.
Human error. It's bound to happen sometime, right?
It is. It's almost inevitable when you think about it.
Yeah.
And it brings us back to that question.
Yeah.
Can a company as big as McDonald's really, like, guarantee that nothing will ever go wrong?
Right. It's like scale versus control.
Exactly. And the answer might surprise you.
Okay. You've got me intrigued. Tell me more.
Well, think about it this way.
Mm-hmm.
If these things were happening all the time, constantly making headlines,
Yeah.
McDonald's wouldn't be in business.
Yeah.
The fact that these stories are shocking, that they're newsworthy, it means they're not the norm.
So you're saying because we're surprised by these stories, it actually means McDonald's is doing a pretty good job.
In a way, yeah.
Mhm.
Statistically speaking, at least.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's an interesting way to look at it. It is, yeah. But it makes sense when you consider how much food they're producing.
Right.
Millions of burgers, fries, nuggets, all going through this system that's designed for speed and efficiency. To do that
Yeah.
and still have relatively few incidents, it's actually pretty impressive.
That's true. It's easy to get caught up in the gross out factor and forget about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
But even if it doesn't happen often, it's still a big deal for the people who experience it, right?
Oh, absolutely. These aren't just numbers. They're real people who had a bad experience.
Yeah.
And that experience can get amplified when it's shared online.
Like that case in Australia with the maggots
Oh, yeah?
and the burger.
Ugh, it doesn't get much worse than that.
That image, it sticks with you.
It does. It becomes a warning,
Yeah.
like a reminder that even the food we think is safe can have hidden dangers.
Makes you think twice about that late night drive-through run.
It does. But let's be real, most of us are still going to eat fast food
Yeah,
sometimes.
for sure. So what's the takeaway here? How do we balance our love of convenience with this new awareness?
I think it's about making informed choices. We can still enjoy fast food,
Yeah.
but we should do it with a healthy dose of skepticism and a realistic understanding of what goes on behind the scenes.
Right.
No system is perfect, and mass production always comes with risks.
So after all this, digging into McDonald's and these meal mishaps, has it changed how you see those golden arches at all?
It's definitely, I don't know, it's made me think more about what goes into, like, getting a burger, you know?
Yeah, it's easy to forget that there's this whole system, right? Trying to make things fast and keep the quality up.
Yeah, exactly. And with a company like McDonald's, I mean, they're everywhere, right? It must be a huge challenge.
That makes you think about those stories too, right? Like how they spread.
Totally. They really get to people, like those fears about what's in our food. It spreads so fast online.
Hmm.
And it can really hurt a company's image.
And it's funny, we mostly hear about the bad stuff, not the millions of meals that are totally fine.
Yeah, that's how it goes, right? Bad news is more exciting.
So, like, where does that leave us as people who, eat fast food? How do we deal with all this?
Well, I think knowledge is power, right? We need to know that no place is perfect. Even the big names mess up sometimes.
And maybe cut them some slack, right? They make a lot of food, mistakes happen.
Yeah. It's about being realistic. We can still enjoy it, but with our eyes open.
Okay, deep divers, last question. Imagine you were in charge at McDonald's. What would you do to, like, prevent these things and keep people trusting them?
That's tough. It would take a lot. Train people really well, check where they get their food from, make sure the equipment's good. Maybe even use technology to watch everything.
Yeah, it shows you behind every burger, there's a whole lot going on. People, decisions, processes, it's all connected.
And even then, things slip through.
Lots to think about, huh?
That's so.
Well, that's our deep dive into McDonald's and what can go wrong. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, it's been fun digging into this.
Maybe next time we'll look at making burgers at home, just to be safe.